Hello everybody, this is Tony from the Repco team. Now we'll have a brief walkthrough on the platform functionality. First, let's navigate to this drop-down menu on the top right. The My Profile tab is basically for updating your email, password, and the type of business you represent. If you choose something that is not an agency, you won't be able to access reselling features. The referral link here is just in case you want to invite somebody to the platform. Next three tabs are meant for agency users only. If your profile set to SMB or franchise, you won't have them. Let's switch back to the agency. The brands tab. A brand is meant for these guys in Repco. An agency creates a brand, attaches a white label domain to it, and creates a billing plan. In this case, the business owners will have access to the system via the website specified for the brand and will not know a thing about Repco. When you create a brand, you must add a white label domain. You enter the domain name and add a DNS record with the listed values on your hosting provider website. Next, type a sender name that will be used only for the system mail messages and add a logo. When you have the brand added, you see the brands page. The statuses here are the ones of the website domain and system messages email domain respectively. Press this instructions button to see the DNS records you need to add to your hosting provider settings. You need to add records from all four tabs here. The records from the recommended tab are optional, but it's about common courtesy to have them set. We check DNS records hourly, but it can take up to 72 hours for this pending status to turn to a live one. Again, the first status is the website domain and the other is the email domain. Once they both turn to live status, the website will be available. The Websites tab lists all the white label domains you have. This is just in case you need several separate domains for different customers. The Reselling Center lets you create billing plans for your customers that don't know about Repco. The prices you pay to Repco are listed under the boxes with the prices you set for your customers. Stripe keys are set in the bottom of the page, and the prices you pay are always in US dollars. The Billing tab lists active locations and lets you buy extra SMS and email packs. The Team section is for adding users to the system. There are two types of access you can add users to: agency and business. The agency users can manage multiple businesses, while the business level users can manage only their businesses or businesses and locations assigned to them. So we click Add User and then we need to read the descriptions and select the type we need. So after you have selected the access level, just type in the email and mark this Send Invite checkbox and you're good to go. There's this optional password field that is needed when you want to set the password yourself and give it to the user. If he uses the link, then he sets the password himself. If you're the one to set the password, then the link is not needed. So it's either password or the checkbox. The functionality of the integrations page is currently under construction. The notifications menu lets you choose if you want to receive instant notifications on new reviews and feedback or not. The negative only checkbox will trigger only negative feedback alerts. When you log into your Repco account for the first time, you need to start with adding a business. The business entity will be the center of your Repco account. So we navigate to the dashboard on the top right corner of the screen. So click the business tab and we're there. To add a business, we need to press this button on the top right. So then you enter business name, name of the sender, and an email to the reply to field. This one can also be reached from the branding tab and is meant for sending campaign messages. The payment method required checkbox is a feature that can be used for the invited business owner to have a trial period. These can only be checked when you have a brand with a live status. The one spending won't do. Next, you need to specify the country of the business and optionally set alphanumeric alias. Add a logo of the business being created. Next are the optional fields for the business owner and email password. If you want to invite the actual business owner, you just populate these fields with data. Same functionality is available via the Teams section menu. You need to click this button to create a business. Next, you'll need a location with review profiles. Go to the Locations tab, it's on the left here, and click Connect Location. Set the name and address and select one of 80 available review platforms. So type the profile URL here and click this Add Review Profile button. You can have up to 2 review platforms per campaign. If you need more, you'll need to contact support. To create location, click this button. Creating a campaign is your next go. This is meant for feedback gathering. When a customer follows the link from a text or an email requesting their feedback, there will be a form for them to fill. They set the star rating and type their feedback. They'll stick to your assigned Repco business. After they have submitted it, they will be prompted to leave their review on an external platform. If you configure the form to leave a feedback copy button, they will just have to click it and the text will be saved to the clipboard. After they click the link to the platform to leave their review on, they will have just to paste the text and click Submit. So let's click Add a Campaign. The first step is the general settings one. You set the campaign name, choose the time for the SMS and mails to be sent, and the time zone. Contact schedule per day. This is how many messages you want to be sent daily. Now you're in your feedback gathering form. If you set these feedback gathering options to the off position, the customers you'll send messages to won't have any links to the feedback form in the message. Below the on-off buttons are 3 tabs. The first one is the Form tab. It lets you configure the initial message. Everything here is customizable. There's also this Show Review Text Input slider. This is when you want the customer to not only set the star rating, but also give you a feedback which they will later be able to submit to a review platform. Next is the Positive tab. When a customer follows your link and gave you a good rating, they will have a link to leave a review on a platform you have chosen. The Negative tab is when the customer gave you a low rating. You still can give them a link to the review platform by enabling this slider down here. So here's the link. We disable it and the link is gone. Next is for the message templates. You choose whether it's going to be an SMS or an email. Set the send and delay time. If you change nothing here, the message will be sent when you add a contact. All messages that will follow also have this delay setting, but the baseline for that will be the time the first message was sent. We support text variables that can be reached by clicking here. You can compose the message using them. After having these set, you can review your message. See if everything is right and then add some contacts. There are several ways to do that. We support CSV bulk upload. There is an example file, download it, open and add your contacts, names, phone number and email. We support Zapier, so you can have your contacts transferred from any platform connected. And you also can add them manually from this page or from the open public form link. All set, you launch the campaign and start sending messages at once. We have our default email domains and a pool of phone numbers that you can use right away. The feedback menu is for your customers' feedback. The review is for the reviews they have left on the connected platforms. The reports section is for creating a template that will send the summary of some insights to the selected user. Type the name, set the frequency, select the business, the user, and the data to be sent. The branding menu is basically the settings of your business. This is one of the tabs you can buy a dedicated number from. Just click this Buy Number button, read the disclaimer, and click Add Phone Number. You will see some options that differ from country to country. You can buy local, toll-free or mobile numbers. Just pick one of them listed below or use these search areas. Area codes and pattern search are available here. Only one phone number per business is available for buying. If you have more than one campaign for your business and you have purchased the phone number, all of the text messages for these campaigns will be sent from that number. To set your own email as the one the campaign messages will be sent from, add it here to the box on the bottom of the page. Get a pop-up window with the DNS records that need to be set. Let's try this one. So once set, you'll have these email send messages for the contacts you add for the campaigns of this business. To delete the email domain, click this tiny recycle bin. Well, that's pretty much it. Good luck and take care.